Hey everyone, Titanium mod got some changes, and to tell you the truth, Titanium mod was the very first mod I ever downloaded, and it had Stompas and War Wagons, and that was before I knew what Stompas were, so just a whole new experience for me. And Stompas I don't even think are in the board game. I think they are in the books, but they're not in the board game. Oh no, they are. I think they are in the board game, but they're whatever. Anyways, it was the first mod I played, which let you go wild with orcs, and it was really fun. Anyways, I tried out a little bit of this mod, and I was like, oh, there can't be that many changes. There's a lot of changes. Massive changes. There's even a new race, which is pretty unique to this mod. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else. All the units are the same old, but they have a lot of new mechanics, which makes them a total blast to play. Very fun mod. So before I begin, I do have to do like a guide. So first off, this was made by a Russian, I believe, who I found out has a YouTube channel that's really active. He actually posted a video yesterday, and each one of his videos are like 2 hours of him playing his own mod, which is cute. Not only did he spend 10 years making the mod, he still plays it. I can't imagine doing something for 10 years and still enjoying it, but he seems to be having a total blast. So good on him. So it was in Russian, and what makes it pretty unique is it wasn't on the mod website. If you click on Titanium mod, it tells you to go to a different website, which I did, and I downloaded the mods there, and they weren't the Titanium mod. It said it was, but it wasn't. I went through the files. It definitely wasn't. So, quick story, I had to go to the YouTube channel, which was actually in English, so that was nice. And I clicked on the Discord link, and that didn't take very long. And in the Discord link, I joined his community. And his community, there's a lot of mod stuff. He just celebrated the 10-year anniversary, so pretty big community. But anyways, if you want this mod and want all the new stuff, which I recommend, go to his YouTube channel. I think it's Gork, G-O-R-K, or G-O, yeah, I think it's G-O-R-K, Gork. Go to his YouTube channel. It's a really good YouTube channel. Go to his Discord and download the mod. The mod was 3 files, so I had to download it 3 times. 2 of them only took like a minute. The 3rd one was the actual mod, which took a while. And I don't know how, but this mod is actually smaller than pretty much every other mod I downloaded, which I don't even know how, because there's so much new stuff in this mod. So it makes me think it's actually a lot bigger. It's massive. It's a very massive mod, but when it comes to computer space, it's pretty doable. So I think it's like 4 gigabytes, which isn't too bad. I think everybody has 4 gigabytes of space. So, okay, so that's it about installation. I thought I should tell you that because it's pretty unique. It's not on the mod websites. You have to go to his Discord. So, pretty unique installation. And same thing with Advanced Campaign. I had to download everything, and then I had to move all the files. I had to extract everything, and then I had to go file by file and move them. I had to take those files out, put them back in, and then my computer was like, "Hey, you just downloaded a new mod." You know, when I extracted it, it didn't see the new mod. When I downloaded it, it didn't see the new mod. But when I pulled the files out and put them back in, my computer was like, "Hey, something new happened." So yeah, kind of a long process. But I'll show you. I only did 2 matches, and the 2 matches I did were pretty. See, there it is, GRORC. So that's his YouTube channel, Gork. Seems to be a good guy. But anyways, what I like about this mod is there's very little like bugs. All the buttons work fine. Even Crucible, I talk about Crucible all the time, but not all the buttons work in Crucible, which is annoying. But it is a pretty massive mod. So anyways, I'll start the new one. I want to show you Tyranids first. I think a lot of people are familiar with Tyranids. And Tyranids, massive changes. I'm going to show you the footage I did, because I really don't want to do it again. And it looks like every map got a change, which is interesting. I always play Blood River because it's my favorite map. And Blood River is like 3 times bigger. You'll notice it pretty quick, but it's actually 3 times bigger than it was before. It's the same map, but it's 3 times bigger. So yeah, the point used to be like right here, and now it's like right here. So it's pretty big. So yeah, I think a lot of people are familiar with Tyranids. A lot of people like that mod. But this is just way different. So, I don't know if you can see this, but it actually says High Fleet in Orbit right underneath your power. And as you notice, you actually gain power right away instead of requisition. So, High Fleet of Orbit is actually a button. It's kind of like Ultimate Apocalypse, where you had a symbol right here, and you click on it. So you click on High Fleet of Orbit, and that's where your building menu is, which is interesting. Oh yeah, and all your units are power, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so I started out with the Gaunt. That's actually the only building you can make. Usually you'd have 1 building for Gaunts and 1 building for Lictors and Raveners. There's no real, as far as I can tell, unless I missed something, there's no real barracks. There's no like Ravener building, which is fine. The barracks had like Raveners, Warriors, the whole 9 yards, but them being gone is kind of whatever. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm actually a huge Tyranid guy. I have tons and tons and tons of Tyranids in my room. So I do, you know, when I see a new Tyranid mod, it's pretty important to me. So I make this thing. No idea what it did. Before, this was like a level 4 building, but now it's a level 1 building. So I wanted to try it out. Apparently it detects, so that's pretty cool. See, so this first building you get detects. And notice something. Another change I want to show you is this. Yeah, there's like an arm coming out of it, and it spits out miasma. Now what's cool is apparently the miasma actually does something. In all the other Tyranid mods I played, the miasma never did anything. It was just for show. But it seems like in this mod, the miasma actually does stuff. So that's cool. When the Tyranid mod first came out, it would slow people down, and it seems like they put that back in. It slows people down again. So here I'm trying to get map control. It does look a little funky. It is kind of terrifying if you think about it, because these things are coming out of the ground. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you have to imagine there's something underneath here, right? There's something living underneath here. It's eating all the nutrients and popping out of the ground. I bet it's like this big, and it's like popping out of the ground. It's really cool. So yeah, the economy is kind of weird. I still don't really understand it, even though I bought everything. So right now I'm 82 and 40, but I'm still not sure exactly how it works. But yeah, I think all the upgrades cost blue money, and all the Tyranids cost green money, which is a lot better system than Ultimate Apocalypse. In Ultimate Apocalypse, everything cost a ton of green money, which made it impossible to tech up. So Tyranids were always behind in tech. So I don't really like Ultimate Apocalypse Tyranids. It's just so hard to tech with them. And you kind of had to turret spam, because that was like the only way to tech. Oh yeah, I made reclamation pros. Whatever that word, reclamation pros. They give you plus 10 economy, which isn't massive. You know, plus 10 is pretty minor. But you can make rippers, and rippers are actually good now. You can actually like go out and get kills with them. So they're pretty cheap too. So oh yeah, and you can make spore mines from over here. That's how it was in the original Tyranid mod. So these spores are pretty cool. In the original mod, when you would summon them, you get like 5 mines, but you only get one guy. You only get 1 mine. So you no longer get a screen of mines. So yeah, I'm just trying to get map control. It took me a while to notice my population like skyrocketed. It started out at 10 and now it's at 31. I'm still not sure exactly how this mod worked, but from what I understand, it seems like anytime I see this mod, it's always Quark. So I think one guy made this mod, and it's kind of impressive. Like, you see all this new stuff, and you see how well made it is. And I think only one guy made it. I might be wrong on that. But yeah, he took the original mod and just went wild with it. It was pretty nice. So yeah, Gene Stealer's fighting sisters. Nothing crazy happens. See, Gene Stealers have 51, which is pretty good. I haven't tried out the other factions, so I don't know if 51 is average or not. And they seem to level up too. They have that veteran C thing where they level up. So I never got enough kills to level up, so I don't know. My Brood Lord is only 1500, or it was 1500 health. I must have upgraded it. See, she has what? Yeah, she has 1500 health too, so it's the same. So yeah, I didn't go in with my army, and I did put on easy because I wanted to try out stuff. So I made more of these because they're plus 10, and I should make more of these because I think they're plus 10 too. So I guess if you want to get stronger, just make all your buildings just everywhere, and all your buildings have these like defense, defense stuff. So I guess yeah, just make a bunch of buildings and you'll be fine. So yeah, I'm slowly taking over the map. I think the slag depots are the same. Yeah, the slag depots are the same as usual. But yeah, pretty massive mechanic difference. All the Tyranids cost power and no requisition, which is a pretty massive change. It's a change I enjoy, because I don't enjoy Tyranids being super expensive. Especially when I don't enjoy every squad being like 200 points, especially since it's supposed to be a swarm race. There's supposed to be like hundreds of them, and you can barely afford like 2. So I never see one of my gene stores leveled up, but yeah, I just don't enjoy that mechanic. So I only played this mod twice, and I noticed a lot of changes, and it's really fun. Yeah, these buildings are only like 150, and they detect, so you can probably just put them anywhere on the map and be fine. See, after 9 minutes, my economy is pretty good, but I do have map control, and there's like 50 listening points on this map. It's interesting that every map is bigger. Like, I can't play the smaller version. If you go to the map selection, there's just not a smaller version, and I'm okay with that. I usually like bigger fights. It does make rushing a lot harder, but it does make bigger fights. In Soulstorm, you would just rush on like every map, and you would win. And on this map, it would be a lot harder to rush. You'd have to like go through the river of blood, which isn't a good idea. The rush. It wouldn't be a great idea. But yeah, because of the way this map is, you're pretty much guaranteed big fights. So I really enjoy that. So I guess I'll fast forward it because nothing super crazy happens. I do get the building upgrade, and all the units are the same. Like the Hive Tyrant's the same, and all these guys are the same. The only thing I really noticed was the eyes. Oh, they don't glow now, but when I upgraded them, their eyes glue, which was really cool. I don't know why they're not glowing now. I don't know which upgrade that was. So yeah, I'm just trying out random stuff. And I think I'm the only Tyranid player that makes zoanthropes. I have a zoanthrope in my room, and zoanthropes are insanely powerful. Normally you can make a squad, but I guess they got rid of that. You can't make a squad of them anymore. This wing animation is really good. In Ultimate Apocalypse, the wings wouldn't even like flap. So this is already an improvement. And the wings are really detailed. I don't know if you can see that, but the wings are really detailed. I enjoy that. I almost bought these at a store, but then I realized how hard it'd be to paint like 30 guys these small. It'd be a huge, massive pain. So I just didn't. Even if each one of these being like an inch tall, they're so detailed, it would take forever. So yeah, I'm making HQs. I got my buildings up. I'm almost maxed out. It took me a long time to notice my population was really low. So yeah, this is only like a fourth of what you can make. You can go pretty crazy with Tyranids. And if Tyranids are like this, I have to imagine for balance, every other faction is like this. But I haven't tried every faction out. But this is a very promising start. If every faction is like this, this is very promising to be a good mod. like I said, he does have a YouTube channel, so I'm just kind of, you know, throwing you guys his way. I don't remember when this mod got updated, but it was pretty recent. I think, and I know it's this year. So yeah, I'm just making HQs. I got, you know, points to spare. It seems like Tyranids don't really have generators, so I didn't know what to buy. These aren't. I wouldn't really call these generators. So I don't even know what to buy anymore. These upgrades take forever. That's the one thing I notice, is they just absolutely take forever. So that's the one downside of Tyranids, is the very slow upgrades. But yeah, you see these bars here. I can summon spore mines whenever I want. So that's pretty fun. Oh, if you click on this, you get like 5 abilities. So Tyranids have like global abilities, kind of like Dark Eldar. So that's fun. Like Tyranids can summon a cloud wherever they want, and depending on which global ability you picked, the cloud will do different things. Like the first one is decrease accuracy, and the second one it will actually do damage. And you get global abilities depending on map control. So depending on how well you're doing, that's how you get your global abilities, which is pretty neat. But yeah, these buildings and upgrades take so long to make that it just takes forever. I think I made one old old one eye. It's kind of weird though. You can make multiple old one eyes when he's supposed to be one of a kind. So that's the one downside I would say. Is he really should be like a commander, and he's a commander in the board game. So that's the one downside I would say. There should also be a commander, Zoanthrope. There's supposed to be a Zoanthrope that like killed all the Eldar. So it'd be cool if they put that guy in the game. Oh, and the Hive Tyrant has wings, which is awesome. Not many Tyranid mods decided to give him wings, which I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why people don't give them wings. It's weird. Tyranids are super old. They've been around since like 2001. So it's weird that they put every Space Marine in the game, but they just refuse to put every Tyranid in the game. So these Ripper Storms have the same stats as the Chain Stealers, and they're super cheap. They're 35 each, and they're pretty fast, and they can teleport. So pretty good unit. And Ultimate Apocalypse, they're just kind of fodder. But yeah, pretty neat. And I think I have the hand upgrade. Yeah, I got the hand upgrades. They have like these claws now, so that's pretty cool. I'm trying to get all the upgrades to see what these guys look like. And you do have the Trigon, which is cool. You can't make the Trevigon, which is fine. But yeah. And for some reason, this is the only way they would make Raveners. Unless I'm missing a building. I feel like I am missing a building, but I think I did everything. I don't know. As far as I can tell, this is the only way to make Raveners, which is fine. Raveners are a super pain in the ass unit, so I'm fine with them being restricted. And this building here is pretty cool. This is your ultimate building, which is pretty unique. It does look kind of sloppy. It's just the ultimate unit strapped on to the spire, but it's unique. So I give it props for that. And when it's first being built, it actually like armadillos. It like it's hard to explain, but it like wraps it when this building is being made. This unit like wraps itself around the building, and it looks pretty good. It's not the best animation, but it's, you know, better than nothing. I do like how his guns are just kind of sticking out. It's kind of cute. But yeah, I just spent here a while trying to get all the upgrades, which took forever. Each upgrade took like a minute. So here's me with 30 out of 40 and 21 out of 40. Oh, now I'm wrong. 35 out of 40. So yeah, pretty cool. He's really fast, which I think that's how he is in the board game. So yeah, he's pretty fast. Look, it looks kind of wonky. I'll admit that. For some reason, his range damage is only 35, so I don't understand that too well. So yeah, his melee is like 400, but his range is 35 for some reason. I don't really know the story behind that. So yeah, this is what 33 out of 44 looks like. It's pretty big. This is like, what, 6 squads? This is like 6 squads over here. And I have like 10 squads over here. I don't know if these rippers count towards my population. But yeah, this guy did a pretty good job. You can have more than one Hierophant, but I ran out of room. And these upgrades were taking so long that I just kind of gave up. Oh yeah, there should be like glowing eyes, right? That's weird. When I played it, I swear everybody had glowing eyes. Oh, there it is. Yeah, these glowing eyes look really nice. I really like that. Yeah, this is basically Tyranid is maxed out, and it looks pretty cool. I don't know how they are in an actual game. I haven't tried them out in an actual game yet, but they seem pretty fun. I really enjoy this economy thing a lot more than the old version. So I would say this is a massive step forward when it comes to this mod. And yeah, these I don't know if these are level 1 or 2, but they kill the squad like in 2 seconds. I think this is a level 1 turret, and it just one-shotted my squad. So yeah, these turrets must be a lot stronger or something. These guys are fully maxed out, and they're getting one-shotted, which is fine, I guess. They're basically free units, so I'm okay with them being one-shotted. And Sisters has this unique building over here, so I'm guessing Sisters got changes too. And there's also this unique building. Yeah, this is a factory, not a. I thought this was a turret, but I'm guessing it's a factory. See, yeah, his range damage is pretty bad. It's barely doing squat. So I'll fast forward a bit because nothing really happens. Yeah, none of these units do crazy damage, I would say, which is fine. Tyranids aren't supposed to one-shot anything. That's not their playstyle. Their playstyle is to drown people in bodies. And hopefully crash your game. Tyranids are pretty good at crashing people's games. Yeah, so I gave up on shooting things. I noticed his range damage was pretty bad. And I forgot to move these guys forward, so that's my bad. I thought they were in range, so they would move by themselves. But yeah. Yeah, pretty fun. This was on easy, so it's whatever. I haven't tried out campaign either. I doubt you can play Tyranids in campaign. I really doubt it. But yeah, this is a pretty massive improvement, I would say. I would say this is a pretty massive improvement. What's funny is the Tyranids haven't changed like at all. Between, you know, like they don't look any different, right? And they don't fight any different. But I would say this is a pretty massive improvement. So that's the first one I wanted to show you. The second one was a new race I tried out. After I tried out the new race, I was like, wow, this is pretty good. I should record this. So this is a pretty funny new race. It's the Administerm, which is just like governors. So this faction is about like governors, like fighting people. So that's pretty. I never really heard of that before. I guess that's what makes Warhammer unique, as the governors try to fight people. I had no idea what the hell I was doing, so you'll see some really dumb stuff. And you can only have 3 builders, so map control took forever. If a 1v1 map is this big, I can't even imagine how big the 3v3 maps are. I bet they're just absolutely gigantic. This was the only map I tried out, but I have to imagine the 3v3 maps are gigantic. So this is a governor's building, and it looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's got all these animations. I don't think I've seen this building in other mods, so I'm pretty sure this is unique. Now this building here I have seen before. This is a witch hunter building. Oh yeah, another interesting thing is this is actually your starting unit. Just a guy, and they can cap.
If we die elsewhere,
and I didn't notice them capping. She looks really good. I like this outfit. It's nice. Considering every guy in Warhammer is depressed, pretty cool. Now this building here is exactly the same as the Witch Hunter one, so not much I can talk about there. But yeah, you can only have 3 builders, and I'm already almost at 3. So yeah, map control just took forever. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And you can see that very long. You can see that very long text box. It's interesting how a character who can't fight has a story that long. It's pretty interesting. And I didn't think he would be able to cap. You know, you see this guy here, and I thought he wouldn't be able to cap, but he can. And they're 50 points each. So, even though you can only have 3 builders, very fast map control. You can just make like 10 of those guys for like 100 points or whatever, and just take over the map pretty quick. So you already have 4 points already. So yeah, witch hunters. These are the cops. These are what Warhammer cops look like.
Summoned to your side.
Pretty cool. I'll fast forward a bit. But what makes this faction so fun is once you get to like level 2, you can click on these guys and turn them into guardsmen, which is super cool. Super cool mechanic.
Order established.
And for some reason their generator is what is it, Iron Company? I think this is an Iron Company generator. That's fine.
The objective is ours.
Their buildings are the witch hunter ones. And you got the governor. They only have, I think they only have like 1 commander. So I don't think it's going to be the best race ever. They They seem to do well on big maps because of how cheap their units are. All their units are super dirt cheap. And I'm really interested in what the other factions can do. If this faction... See, there it is. I turned that guy into a squad. And the girl turns into a medic, which is super cool. Too bad my guardsmen are losing to this. I think it was halfway I think it was halfway destroyed before it was upgraded. So it goes to show you how weak their damage is.
So be it.
So yeah, you definitely can't rely on the guardsmen. Their damage is just terrible. But yeah, these are the cop guys holding this area down.
Ranks reassembled.
And because you don't really have a commander, you don't really have any tanky units. So I'll have to experiment with them more and more. I don't know what the right playstyle is. Yeah, all these buildings are like Iron Company, which is interesting. So you got this, which is like a sister building. You got the Witch Hunters, and then you got like the Iron Company. So that's pretty cool.
We are the judge and the jury.
The upgrades are just like increased health and damage and stuff like that. More like Iron Company like vehicles. I don't know if the map is really big or this vehicle is just that small. I really don't know. This vehicle looks super tiny to me. So I don't know if it's just the map or what. See, I don't really have a tank unit to absorb damage. So I'm not sure how it would survive against like elites. Their vehicles seem pretty good. So their vehicles are definitely, you know, vehicle spam might be a thing they can do. And here's these buildings here. All they do is increase population, I think. So I guess they're bunkers. But I'm not really sure. They increase your population.
As you wished.
I think my population ended up at being like 40. And I don't even know if that was maxed. See, this listening post is tearing right through my tank, which I don't know about that. It's kind of weird that this lightning bolt is tearing right through my tank. But who knows? Maybe this lightning bolt is the Emperor or something. So yeah, it's the cops versus the Inquisition, I guess, which are like the super cops. Cops versus super cops. So yeah, I was just trying stuff out. This was my first time playing it, so I had no idea.
Emperor, give me
And this building changes over time, which I enjoyed. I just unlocked Deep Strike, so now I can Deep Strike stuff. And after this, the computer kind of gave up, so I just spent this time messing around. And because my population is so high, I made like 4 Baneblades.
Men of Armageddon.
As you wished.
This is our time.
Yeah, I can't imagine this map with like a good computer, because the good computer would absolutely destroy me on a map like this. Oh yeah, so I activated a special ability from this building here, which lets you see the whole map, basically, for 200 resources. So for 200 resources, you can see the whole map for like a second, which is pretty nice. They don't have basilisks, but they do have this guy. This is like your basilisk, which looks really cool. I really like that. All these vehicles I think are from Forge World. So this is your Baneblade actually, but it's like a Forge World Baneblade. Yeah, all this stuff is like Forge World. So that's pretty cool.
You called for some suppressive fire?
It goes to show you that all human civilizations make different stuff. Oh wow, my population actually went to 55.
Heavy weapons on the field.
So you can have a pretty massive army if you wanted to. Oh yeah, so it took me to like level 3 to unlock new builders. So I have new builders now, and I can teleport them. So I teleported my builder over here,
Reporting for duty,
and these are like bunkers. So I decided to put these everywhere,
Strike to smite
and these
like
bunkers like detect. So I was like, yeah,
sir.
might as well. Oh, and I can upgrade my builder to be anti-vehicle, which is pretty fun. But yeah, this is a really good mod. I played this. I played this, and I played Tyranids. I had a good time.
Elsewhere, so be it.
Shall I pray
To die elsewhere, so be it.
Shall I pray
The
for
heavens
yourself?
shall guide us to our final rest.
See what are these?
The heavens shall guide us to our final rest.
Oh, so you got the missionary. You got like the old man here at the beard. I think he only has one ability though. I can't remember which one it is, but he only has one ability.
The heavens shall guide us.
And you got the
to our
nurse,
final
which is
rest.
nice.
The heavens shall guide us to our final rest.
You got these like rocket launcher guys, which are nice. They're like dirt cheap. And yeah, that's the end of that one. I really enjoyed this mod. I never seen a like government faction like this, and I'm really interested to see what the other factions are like. Because if this faction is this nuts, you know, you see all these tanks, right? If this faction is this nuts, I can't imagine what the other factions are like. I don't think they have Titans, but seeing all these new mechanics is fun. So yeah, that's the government faction. I really enjoyed it. Just the fact that you can buy civilians is pretty funny. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I guess that's it. Hopefully this convinced you to check it out or check out his channel. So yeah, 28 kills. But yeah, this seems to be a very promising mod, and I'll definitely play it more. So yeah, thanks for watching. I really enjoy this mod, and a lot of heart and soul went into it. I think for just pure like quality, I think this is honestly one of the highest quality mods I played. I didn't see anything like mess up or look too out of place. So I think for just sheer quality, I think this is one of the best mods to get. So yeah, hopefully you check it out. Maybe you'll see me playing. I really enjoyed it. So thanks again. Bye.